I'm looking at reports now which are further going into the anxiety that was caused by Yaz Ashmawi. I got his name wrong earlier, I'm so sorry. But he said that he was held in custody for 22 hours. The police were very respectful to him, and he was talking on Fubar radio program that I know well. I've actually hosted a show there. He said that he realised it was horrible that Sir Keir Starmer thought that he was in danger during the protest. Well, of course he thought that. He was being touched. He was being sprinkled with stuff that he didn't know what it was. Politicians get a lot of death threats, and they need to feel safe. And he compromised that in the moment by touching Sir Keir. He compromised it by going up on stage. This event is going to seriously challenge the way that politicians are able to interact with ordinary people. But I hope Sir Keir resists that, and I hope we need to hear from Sir Keir so that efforts can be put in place to counter this attempt to sort of completely crack down on protests. Protests are an important part of democracy, and meeting your MP face to face is an important part of democracy. We've had so many events recently that have got in the way of that, not least the COVID crisis, which meant surgeries that could have taken place face to face took place over a computer screen, and it doesn't matter how many letters, how many times you write to your MP, you just don't get to see them. And this makes it harder and harder for real issues to get raised properly. And I find it terribly sad. That's what an MP's job is. The MP's job is to represent us. And those MPs who don't have proper face-to-face surgeries on a regular basis are failing their duty. We can think of Nadine Dorries, we can think of others, and I hope that this doesn't. I hope this doesn't change things significantly. As the Labour Shadow Justice Minister Shabana Mahmood has said, questions are being asked about how the protester managed to get on stage. Absolutely, absolutely. And but again, I would also say, what on earth was the protester on about? Because there didn't seem to be a significant cause except to sprinkle glitter and be seen. Maybe that's enough.